That's what I like. It's really a digital photo album on
I think
steroids.
your Skype is distorting a little bit.
Oh, is it?
I'm getting a little bit of zzz noise on you.
Which is interesting. I don't have my phone nearby.
No, not sure what it is. Okay.
That's the culprit.
Well, that is a cool little shiny app.
So that's a cool shiny object.
And you know what? Nowadays, you don't have to buy a radio anymore. Like you said, well, of course, the downside of that is if your internet goes down, your radio
Right.
goes down. That's the only bad part about that, unless you have some sort of satellite connection.
Or your phone, cell phone,
Or your phone.
smartphone.
Oh, your Skype came back. That's good.
Oh, good.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
your smartphones, you can always pull up radio stations on your phone as well.
You know, I used to always ask a question. You have a smartphone but a dumb person. What does that mean?
Yeah. Then it's just a C student phone.
C student.
It's just, and like my college daughter reminds me, C's still get degrees.
That's true.
Yeah, and I keep telling her, yeah, they also pay for their own college. So.
I think she's thinking of centigrade.
Oh, that must be it.
That's what she's thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
All right. What kind of apps have you been looking at this week?
Okay, fun apps today because I have so many that I've looked at. My husband actually just turned me on to another. I have so many note-taking apps, and I'm always trying to see which one really is the best. And he showed me one that has looks like little bookshelves and such. But the app and another game. Remember last week I told you I played Angry Birds for the first time?
Yep.
This week I played for the first time. My daughter got me hooked on Words with Friends.
Ah, okay.
So if you guys are Words for Friends, I think she created my account Shrek Family or something, Shrek Fam. So you'll have to find me on there. But I wanted to show you a fun one that I like because I should have changed the. You know how sometimes you're driving in your car and you wish you could hold up a sign saying your blinkers on?
Or other things.
Yeah. Well, there are no gestures, or I want to make sure I don't get a glare. You can actually type words. It's called Bigger Words, and it's a pretty fun app because you can actually just bigger words, and it's free. You can type in, and it makes a giant word that you can hold up and yell at people. Yeah, Justin TV. We have to give a shout out to Justin TV app because you can actually listen to this show from your smartphone. And my other app was on my phone. I have to talk about this because this to me is the cool one. A lot of times we have a ton of music on our iTunes library on our laptop or our iPad. Now our iPad will automatically sync obviously with our computer, so we can pull all the music off of our computer onto our iPad.
But you do have to plug it in, which is a pain. They don't sync wirelessly, which they should.
Oh, and it can.
Oh, it can. Okay.
My phone, though, is the one that I always said, gosh, I wish I didn't have to carry an iPod and my phone. When I want to listen to music, I want it all on my phone. Well, there is a great app, and it's called Double Twist. And Double Twist, you download Double Twist on your phone, and that's free. You download it on your computer, and that's free. And you can then just sync. You can plug in your phone with a cord and plug it in here, and it'll sync your iTunes. Now, I have an Android, so I don't have, I'm using different apps on here than the iTunes or than the iPad. But with Double Twist, it'll put it into my music library on my Android. However, there is an app add-on called AirSync. And AirSync does cost $4.99. And you load that. Once you pay for it, you get a code. And your phone will give you the code. You go on your computer and you open up AirSync on Double Twist. And it says enter your code. So you enter the code there, and as long as you're on the same Wi-Fi network, it will sync all your music from iTunes, and you go in and choose which playlist you want, but it'll send it right, and you can it'll send
that's
pictures.
Nice.
Really cool.
And it works on Android, which is great because I'm getting rid of my iPhone probably in another month or two. I've about had it with it.
I know, I've heard that a lot.
You know what? I'm tired of being told what I can watch, what I can't watch, what I can put on it. And I go to a lot of Flash sites. And we work in Flash development.
Right.
I can't see any of the sites.
I know.
It's a pain. Hard. So I figured, you know what, Steve Jobs, you can have your iPhone. It was a great phone for 4 years. I'm done.
Yeah. Okay, now Dawn is saying she loves SpringPad for her Android. Now, SpringPad, is that another one that'll sync your music? I'm guessing. I'm guessing it does. Yeah.
SpringPad. Okay. And
Yeah.
you said that was
So
called Double Twist.
Double Twist
Gotta write that one
is
down.
the free app. Dawn is saying SpringPad planner. That's true. There's so many great planners. Now I just have to actually use one. Yeah, Double Twist, and then AirSync is if you don't want to have to plug it in. So AirSync is the only piece that costs, but Double Twist is free. So if you want to plug your phone in, no big deal. But with AirSync, no need. Love it.
That is a real good one. I will definitely keep that, and it's worth the $4.99 as far as I'm concerned because
It is. I'm always downloading music onto my laptop, and so this way I can make sure that I have. That's still my biggest gripe with iTunes. I wish it was cloud-based. I wish I could log into my account.
Right. Oh no, but then they wouldn't make as much
music.
money because every time you accidentally delete a file, you have to buy it again.
You have to buy it again. I know.
That happened to me once when I first started out. It's probably about 8-9 years ago when iTunes first came out. I bought a whole mess of music and then lost the drive locally and went back to them and they said, hey, too bad.
Yeah.
And I guess they have a
Well,
point. If I had it on a CD and I lost the CD, I guess it would have been the same
Right.
thing. But there's no excuse digitally. You could always, they keep track of it. They know what you've got.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's part of that service thing that iTunes
It is.
just so
I know,
wonderful
and it's
about.
how many of us have computers? I've got another computer on our other side of my office here that has music on there that I still haven't put onto my other. I mean, it's just like
And I will make a prediction that within 5 years, Apple will be inconsequential.
right.
That's my prediction.
Google's coming out with their music.
Google Music.
Yeah.
And I'm looking
So-
forward to that because if it's good, if what they have to do is a better interface than iTunes, which isn't hard to do
Right.
because iTunes pretty much sucks. So if they could come out with a good interface, they may just take that whole market.
Right.
Amazon hasn't done it. I mean, I think part of the
Yeah.
problem is the shopping experience at Amazon for music is so-so. It's not
Well-
as good as iTunes, which is sort of sad.
Now, I don't know if I talked about, see, I'm kind of throwing in another app. One of my favorite apps is called Sound Dog, or Sound Hound. Sound Hound. And it's a dog, something. But Sound Hound, it's like Shazam, if you've used Shazam.
In the old
so
days,
you're listening to you're listening to a song, you're going, who is that? What artist is it?
Yep.
You open up, and Shazam, and it tells you. Sound Hound, you can whistle or hum or have the radio. SoundHound will identify the song, and then after it tells you who it's by, it'll say, do you want to purchase it? But it does take you to Amazon store to buy it.
That's pretty
so I have
cool.
a few. Yeah, but SoundHound, that's a cool.
Now, have you
that's a
tried it?
fun-
Does it work?
It works great. It's a great party game. You can open up SoundHound, and you have to try to whistle to see if you can get it to identify a song. Really hard to do when you're laughing. Probably drunk too. It's probably hard, but see, so yeah, people know about SoundHound. Katie, SoundHound, I love it. It's just so fun.
Was that Katie?
Yeah, she swears by SoundHound. I love it.
Soundhound. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll ask her today. She works with us, so I'll ask her. Maybe I'll ask her to. I don't know if she has it on her phone. We can try it.
Yeah, it's an Android. Well, Katie or whoever. Does anybody have it on iPhone? I know I have it on Android. I'm
She has an Android. She has a Droid.
Yeah, so maybe it's okay. Good. Yeah, I love it. Love it.
That's cool.
So
Good stuff.
see, look at all those apps. They just keep popping out. If I have to not look because I have so many apps.
All right, it is that time.
That
We've all
time.
been waiting for.
The dilemma.
The dilemma. Dear
Yeah,
Shrek.
I have to put on my glasses just so it looks more official. Dear Shrek. Yeah, this is an interesting dilemma because this one comes up a lot when it comes to social media is how do I get, especially people who are new on Twitter, how do I get more people to that are targeted people to follow me on Twitter? But the one that came in this week was really about Facebook. Somebody created a new Facebook page, a business page. They sent the notice out to all their friends. They suggested to their friends to join them on their new page, and 2 or 3 people come over. And, I always tell people, your Facebook page is the hardest one to grow because you can't, like Twitter, I can go out and follow people, and I hope that they'll follow me back. Facebook, a little harder to do. I'm going to address both of them because on Twitter, I tell new people, you've got to set a goal every day to find 20 people. that are targeted. Like, these are people that you can learn from. These are smart people. This isn't just spammers that will automatically follow you back, because that tends to be people's first tendency. I just want to grow my numbers. That's a really bad goal. And you really want to have smart people in your community that you can both help each other with great content. So go out and find 20 people by using keyword searches on Twitter. Go to search.twitter.com for more advanced search features. Look for specific keywords and topics that you're interested in, and find 20 people. Follow those 20 people every day. Chances are, as long as you're not a wingnut, they'll follow you back. Now, if you want to raise your chances of them following you back, then you do this. You follow 20 people. You look at what they've posted. Retweet or reply to something that they have said. So engage in conversation right away with them. And by doing that, it'll at least bring you to their awareness that you're there, especially if they're following thousands of people. That's a great tip on Twitter. So follow 20 people, reply or retweet something they have said, and then, keep every day adding to that, and to build a good Twitter community of people that are smart. Facebook fan page, here's what's an interesting thing to note. Most people send from their personal profile. Suggest the page to all your friends. Well, where this goes, it goes in the little side of your Facebook account. It goes in a little side link that shows how many pages have been suggested to you. Well, I have like 95 pages that have been suggested to me almost daily. And I usually open it. I'm overwhelmed by it. I just go delete, ignore, unless it's somebody that I glaringly know. I don't have time to go to every one of them. What I do pay attention to is if someone either sends me a direct message, which is a lot of work, or what I tell people to do is go to the bottom left of your fan page, of your business page. There is a link that says share. And when you open up share, it brings up your personal profile picture. This is on your business page, but it'll bring up your personal profile picture with a little box, and you can type in a message to your friends saying, I'd love for you to join me on this page, this new page we've created. Here's why. I'm going to share this type of content. Give them a good reason why they should come over there. Now, send that out, let's say Monday at 10 a.m. It's going to go in their regular Facebook stream of information. If somebody doesn't log in until Monday afternoon, they did not see your post. So you have to keep in mind that you want to post it Monday at 10, maybe Tuesday at noon, maybe Wednesday at 5 p.m., again Friday. I mean, you've got to, and don't do it always the same time because people tend to have those habits, but you've got to do it when you're starting a page probably 4 times a week. And always look at Saturday and Sunday as a good time to hit. People log in the morning and check Facebook, trying to catch up. So having a strategy around driving traffic, you've got to constantly remind people that you have this page. So the dilemma of building these pages, the solution is really consistency. You've got to tell people about it and tell them why. What benefit will they get for joining your page? I hate when I just get, join my page. What is it? What's it about? Who is it?
And what a lot of people think is that when you put something up, you will have instant gratification. You won't.
Yeah.
It takes a while. You have to work it. You really have to work it, and then you have to be discretionary. I get the weirdest followers in the world. I think we all do. I mean, if we check who follows us, you'd be surprised. I mean, half of them are marketing people who don't really even exist, or people selling you some sort of weird product you don't need. Right. I get an awful lot of girls helping men with dating problems.
Oh, yeah. I get a lot of those, too.
And it's just amazing how many are out there. And they key on words that you're using, and there's just a ton. And, I used to block them. I don't even bother blocking them anymore. It's just too time-consuming. And they eventually disappear anyway. Well, they found a date. I'm not sure which, but it's...
they find a man who needs help with dating.
Oh, my gosh. I think I used the word weight once, W-E-I-G-H-T, and 50 new followers all selling me weight loss product.
Weight loss product.
That was great.
I did that when I did Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah. Well, that's not a weight loss product. That's a weight enjoyment product.
Well, suddenly all the weight coaches are following me saying, hey, I can help you after you finish off that box.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. So, I don't do any of the auto, and that's, I think, a personal choice. Some people like to auto follow people back. I like to look through who's following and see how will they contribute. is there any value? Is there possibility of a conversation? And I don't follow the spammers, but I think to build a Twitter following is easier because you can actively go out and find
Yep.
smart people. Facebook, it's hard.